Okay, y'all. Let's do some yoga. Let's come to a seated position on our mat. If you've got some blocks, you'll take that first block and lay it flat, kind of in the middle of your back underneath those shoulder blades, using the other block to prop up your head. If you don't have any blocks, you can just lay down on your back. But let's bring the soles of our feet together, knees out wide, arms open, palms facing the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Slow your breath. Slow your mind. Prepare yourself for this practice. Bring your arms up above you, clasp your fingers, push your palms up to the ceiling. And we'll exhale as we let them fall back over our head down to the ground. Breathe. Inhale back up. Exhale, let them fall down towards your hips. Inhale up. Release those fingers, put them into a 4 shape, and take your pinkies to your eyebrows, index fingers up to your hairline. And let's slowly rake from the middle of our forehead down past our temples, maybe around your cheekbones, down to your chin, maybe down the neck. And let's slowly take those fingertips, let's tap along our forehead. Tap along your cheeks, maybe over the bridge of your nose, on your chin, on your neck, just waking up all those little cells in your face. Inhale. Exhale. Keep tapping, maybe along your chest. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. And just breathe. Let's set an intention for this practice. Spread those arms out wide, palms can face the ground. Let's bend our knees, soles of our feet are on the ground. Hips are about mat width's distance apart. Let's let those knees fall down to the right. Inhale up. Exhale down to the left side. Inhale back up. Exhale, let those knees fall down to the right. Back and forth, just follow your breath. And the next time those knees come back up to the center, Let's lift those feet up off the ground. Maybe rock those knees back and forth, left to right. Place your feet back down on the ground. Let those knees fall down to the left, and let's slowly roll off of those blocks and come to a seated position at the top of your mat. I'm going to use one block to sit on to get my hips above my knees, but find a comfortable seated position. Let's roll those shoulders backwards. Imagine a string is pulling you up tall, chin is parallel to the ground. Bring your hands to heart center, and then stretch those arms out to either side, fingertips just barely touching the ground. Then let your head fall down to the left. Inhale up. Let that head fall down to the right. And breathe. Inhale back up to the center. Exhale, fall down to the other side. On your next exhale, let that chin fall down to your chest. Inhale, let the chin come up to the ceiling. Follow your breath. Inhale back up to the center. Exhale off to the other side. Exhale, let your chin fall down to your chest. Inhale, chin to ceiling. Back and forth, just slightly stretching our neck muscles. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to the ceiling. Let's make a nice big circle in one direction with our neck. And then go the other direction, always searching for balance. And once you've made it back around, let's come back up to the center. Pick those fingertips up and let's twist off to one side, looking to the back of the room, towards the back of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale off to the other side. Look to the back of your mat. And breathe. Inhale back to the center. And once you're there, let's put our hands on our knees and we'll exhale, round the spine. Inhale, push your chest forward. Back and forth. Follow your breath. Maybe rolling your shoulders with it. Big, slow circles. Switch directions. Waking up the shoulder joints, preparing our body for this practice. Maybe going a little faster. Bring those shoulders up to your ears. Inhale, hold. Release. Shake it out. Inhale up. Hold. And release. Shake it out. One more time. Inhale up. Hold it. Release. Shake it out. Bring that left arm over to the ground. Place your palm on the ground and we'll reach our right arm over and stretching our torso. Chest open to the ceiling. Stretch your fingers wide. Inhale up. Exhale off to the other side. Stretch it. Maybe move those fingers. Good. Inhale up. Exhale back to the other side, following your breath. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Maybe reach your arm forward, diagonal from your knee, feeling a slight change in sensation in the back. Reach backwards diagonally behind you, stretching, feeling that on the front part of your stomach. Exhale down. Reach it across, go to the other side. Wiggle those fingers. Inhale up, go back behind you diagonally. Stretching all parts of our torso. Waking up the spine. Maybe drag your fingertips across, swaying like grass. Bring those palms up as we sway, lift. Inhale. Stretch and back and forth, your grass in the wind. Bring it all the way up until your palms touch at the center into candlestick. Inhale. Exhale. Cross those arms over. Breathe. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, lean to the right. Back to center. Swap your hands. Flow with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back to the center. Arms come down and shake it out. Good. Whatever movements feel good, and when you're ready, we'll come off to all fours. I'm going to place that block up at the top of my mat. Make sure that your knees are underneath your hips, wrists are underneath your shoulders, fingers are spread wide, a nice strong foundation. We'll inhale as we cow, exhale as we cat. Make any movements that feel good here. Maybe it feels good to rock back and forth. Maybe rock back and forth in that cat. Just listen to your body. Make whatever movements feel good. Let's come back to neutral. Exhale, look back at your right hip. Breathe. Inhale back to the center. One more cow. One more cat. Back to neutral. Look back at your left hip. Breathe. Inhale back to center. One more cow. One more cat. And let's drop down onto our left forearm. Placing your forehead on your forearm, maybe rocking back and forth with your hips a little bit. Really feeling that stretch in your lower part of your back. Breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, fall down onto your right forearm. Feeling the stretch on the other side of your lower back. Breathe it out. Inhale back up. One more cow. One more cat. And maybe wiggle that torso. Maybe wiggle your hips. Whatever movements feel good here. Just our last little bit of our warm-up. Good. Come back to neutral. And keeping those knees underneath our hips, let's walk our palms forward down into puppy pose. Stretching out those shoulders. Breathe. Think of your intention. Big inhale. Big exhale. And on your next inhale, we'll come back up to all fours. We'll lift that right arm up. Lift the left leg up, pinky facing the ground, flexing that back foot. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, lift your left arm up, right leg back. Pinky facing the ground, flexing that back foot. Inhale. Exhale down. Lift to the right arm and the left leg again. A little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale down. Lift the left arm and that right leg up. Once you've got your base, lift it up. Exhale down. Lift that right arm and that left leg again. Inhale, lift it as high as you can go. And if it feels good, here you can take a bind. Keep breathing. Inhale, release. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your left arm, right leg up. Get your foundation. Lift them as high as you can go. And if you took a bind on the other side, let's take one over here. Lifting that knee up as high as you can go. Breathe. Exhale, release. One more cow. One more cat. Neutralizing the spine. Spread those knees apart. Let's come down into child's pose. resting your forearm on the ground. Think of your intention. Inhale, let's come up under our forearms. Curl those toes under, lift your knees up off the ground into dolphin pose. Maybe pedaling your feet. This is our first inversion of the class, so nothing too crazy. Maybe you need to bend your knees. Inhale, lift up on the balls of your feet. Exhale, heels down. Inhale up, exhale, heels down. Lower your knees back down to the ground. Bring your palms back behind you, palms facing the ceiling. And release. Think of your intention. Taking your palms, let's grab the heels of our feet, and we'll slowly bring the crown of our head onto the floor, lifting our hips up off the ground into rabbit pose. Breathe. Exhale, lower. And when you're ready, we'll slowly lift up, shoulders back, lift up onto your knees, bringing those arms out to a T. Let's put our palms of our hands on our lower back, really bringing your elbows together, squeezing those shoulder blades, look up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, we'll lift back up. Releasing our palms, we'll come back down to all fours. Checking that we have a good foundation with our palms. Curling our toes under. We'll lift up into our first downward facing dog. Maybe bend the knees really deep, lifting the heels up off the ground. Bending that left knee, looking into our right armpit. Breathe. Switch your legs, bend your right knee, look into your left armpit. Back and forth. This is our first downward dog of the practice. Noticing the tightness in our hamstrings. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, heels down. Roll forward into a high plank. And then step to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise. Slight back bend. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the back of your mat. Knees down. Elbows in by your chest, chin and chest to the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward. Step to the top of your mat. Dive deep. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. One more round. Follow your breath. Forward fold. Slowly rise and come back to Tadasana, rolling the shoulders back, taking a deep breath here. Arms back up. Inhale. Exhale, fall. Halfway lift. Dive deep. Maybe grab one of those blocks if you've got one. This can be at whatever height feels good for you. Or maybe you're good on the ground. Let's bend that left knee. Placing that left hand in the middle of the block, lift your right arm into the sky. Fingers spread wide. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale down. Switch your legs. Lift that left arm into the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Switch your knees, right arm goes back up. Keep breathing. And on the exhale, lower that right arm behind your left hip, palm facing away from the body. Look up to the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that arm behind you. Exhale, bring it back down to the block. Switch your legs, lift your left arm into the sky. Breathe. Exhale, bend that left arm, palm behind your right hip. Palm facing away from your body. Open the chest to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten that arm behind you. Exhale, bring it back down to the block. Deep forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Slowly rise. Arms above your head, slight back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Dive deep. And let's bring those feet about hip width distance apart. Really lay your torso on your quads. Let your neck hang heavy. Grab your opposite elbows and really shake it out here. Maybe sway left and right. Feeling the tension release from your lower back. Maybe bend one leg, straighten the other. Do what feels good for your body. Good. Release those hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Really walk those fingertips off to the left of your feet. Maybe grab a block if you want to. Feeling the change in sensation down that right side of your hip. Keep breathing. Inhale back to the center. Exhale off to the right. Balancing the stretch. Inhale back to the center. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Slowly rise. Arms above, slight back bend. Come back to Tadasana and let's shake it out. Come on, shake it out. Release everything. Good. Come back to the top of your mat, Samastiti. Think of your intention. When you're ready, lift that right knee up, flexing the foot. Open your arms out wide. Let's twist off to the right. And either gaze down at the ground if you need a little help with balance, or you can look up if you want more of a challenge. If you want a little bit more, let's slowly grab that big toe with our left hand. And if you can, let's stretch it out, holding your Drisdi gaze. Be strong. Slowly bend that knee, keeping that knee up. We'll slowly step that right foot back into a 45-degree angle with the foot, and then we'll lift up into Warrior One. Breathe. Slowly lean into that left foot, dropping your palms down to the ground, maybe using your blocks. Lift that leg into the sky, keeping your foot flexed. Look down at your knee. Good. Deep stretch here. Lower that leg to the ground. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step back into high plank. Chaturanga. Knees down. Chin and chest to the ground. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Make any movements. Notice the change. Notice how much more flexible you are this time. Inhale, roll forward. Step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise. Back to Samastiti. Getting your foundation. And when you're ready, we'll lift that left knee up, flexing that foot. Arms out wide. Let's twist our torso off to the left. Find your JuliusH gaze. And if it's comfortable, grab that big toe and stretch that leg out straight. Hold it. Strong gaze. Slowly bend that knee back. Untwisting your torso, we'll step back. Knee is over our ankle, back foot is 45 degrees. Lift back up into Warrior One. Breathe. Slowly bring those palms down to the ground and lift that back leg up into the sky, keeping your foot flexed. Deep stretch here. Lower your leg to the ground. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Step back. Knees down, chin and chest to the ground. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, dog. Pedal your feet. Feel your flexibility. Heels down, come to a static position. Breathe. Inhale, lift that right leg into the sky, flexing that foot. Inhale, bring your knee to your chest. Inhale up. Inhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, back up. Inhale, knee to your left elbow. Kick it back up. Open your hips up to the side. Bend that knee. Let's do nice big circles with the knee. Really stretching out that right hip in one direction and then the other. Keep breathing. Bring that leg down. Knees to the ground. Come back into child's pose. Arms behind you, palms facing the ceiling. Resting your third eye on the mat. Think of your intention. Inhale, bring your palms back up onto all fours. Lift back up into downward facing dog. Kick that other leg up into the air, flexing that foot. Inhale, knee to your chest. Exhale, leg goes high. Inhale, knee to your left elbow. Exhale, kick it back up. Inhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back up. Open those hips up to the left, bend that knee. And let's do big circles on this side. Balancing the stretch, feeling our left hip opening up. Keep breathing. Bring that leg back down. And let's come back into child's pose once more. Maybe massaging your third eye on the mat. Thinking of your intention. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Fill your back with air. And on your next inhale, we'll slowly lift our torso. Coming back up onto our knees. First bringing that right hand down to your heel, lifting that left arm up into a half camel pose. Inhale back up, switch your arms, left hand on the left heel, right arm goes up. Stretch it out. Inhale back up. Put both hands on your heels. Lean back, look up at the ceiling. Breathe. Push those hips forward. Release. And shake it out. Come back to all fours. Really shake out your torso here. Neutralize the spine. Find what feels good. Maybe a little cat-cow. And when you're ready, we'll come down, bring our feet out in front of us. Bring your arms up above you, reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. If you can, grab on the sides of your feet here, letting your elbows fall flat. Inhale back up. And exhale, we'll fall down, letting our feet come up. And letting our toes come over our head. Inhale back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale back up. Exhale, feet over the head. Doing some yogi stretches here. Massaging all the chakras in our spine. Whee! Inhale when you come up. Exhale when you go down. And the next time you come up, let's bend that right knee and we'll twist off to the right. Look to the back of your mat. Flexing that front foot. Breathe. Inhale back up, straighten your leg, bend the left knee. Exhale, twist off the other direction. Inhale back up. Exhale, one more forward fold. This time grabbing over your toes if you can. Letting that neck hang heavy. Just breathe. Inhale back up. And then we'll slowly make our way down to our back. Bending your knees, soles of the feet on the ground. Fingertips just barely touching those heels. Let's lift up into a low bridge, neutralizing the spine. Lower it down. Bring your knees to your chest. Maybe rock left and right. Or do circles with your knees, whatever feels good. Bringing those feet back down to the ground. Let's lift back up into our low bridge. If you can, lift that right leg into the sky, pointing your toe. Keep pushing those hips up. Exhale, lower your foot. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Point your toe, push your hips up. Exhale, lower. Hold your bridge. And lower to the ground. Bring your knees back to your chest. Let's open up into happy baby. And if it feels good, let's grab behind the knees and rock up and down the spine. Inhaling when we come up. Exhaling when we come down. Grab those toes. Let's roll back into happy baby one last time. Massaging all parts of your back. The closer your heels are to your hips, you're massaging the lower part of your back. If you bring those feet up towards your face or maybe over your head, you can really massage that top part of your back. If you feel a knot anywhere, just stop on top of it. Inhale. Exhale. And when you're ready, we'll make our way all the way down into corpse pose, preparing for Shavasana. Soften your face. Soften your jaw. Release the tension from your shoulders, from your hips, from your arms and legs. Just sink into the mat and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Bend that right knee. Shift your hip off to the right. Let's roll over onto our left side. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Think of your intention. Big breath in. Big breath out. And when you're ready, we'll straighten that right leg out. And we'll push up to a comfortable seated position at the top of our mat. Tall, straight spine. Imagine that string, chin parallel with the ground, bringing your palms to heart center. Breathe. Bring your palms to third eye center. Thank your body. Thank your breath. And thank yourself for showing up today. Palms back to heart center. And down to your knees at Kaya Mudra. Namaste.